Without music, I don't think that I would be here right now. If I wasn't able to express myself musically, I don't know what I would do.
Music, it really is my life. It's a real pain reliever for me. It gets my mind off of anything else.
In Beyond the Bars, we definitely talk about music being a human right and music being something that is important to people through all time, through almost all cultures. It's a universal need for people to have music in their lives as individuals, but also as a community.
Beyond the Bars is a student-driven and community-based music program that's dedicated to interrupting the cycles of violence and divestment within Philadelphia by creating accessible musical spaces and a larger community of support for our young people.
Young people need a plethora of resources to be successful, to be healthy, just to be and continue to grow. And so music is to us just one of these things that is critical to that growth.
We have over 40 music labs throughout the city in locations like shelters, trauma clinics, rec centers, community hubs. Wherever young people were, we want there to be a musical space. And then from that, bring them into this large community of support.
I'd say one of the best things about Beyond the Bars is definitely their sense of community.
I think that the community is really welcoming and accepting.
The Beyond the Bars community is really cool.
I just kept on coming because I just felt like this is a place for me.
They make me feel welcome.
It's like a big family.
Within the community, it's like a perfect situation to be in.
Sometimes you need to escape from school, from your home life, and I've seen a lot of kids doing that, and that's what I did here.
Beyond the Bars began over 8 years ago. Several teachers, myself included, would teach every Thursday and Sunday over at a jail. And during that time, we taught young people who were being tried as adults and who were also incredible young people.
We're finding out from them that they're not getting the resources that they need before they're in this situation. So that was kind of like an eye-opener for us.
Through music, we saw our young people flourish, express themselves, and grow. And our young people constantly said, man, I wish I had this program before, and this is my first music program.
We found a need to teach outside of jail. There is just a large unreached demographic that we thought we could serve.
We branched out and we started running programming in West Philadelphia. And what Beyond the Bars became from there is a testament to both the amazing teachers as well as the amazing students.
Me and all the other students, we gave input and we helped build the foundation.
This org is really so unique because of the student-driven part of it.
Everything that Beyond the Bars is built because of our students, because of their voices, because of their commitment.
It's very important to have it being student-driven organization. The student needs to know, here's what we want and here's how we can do it together.
We offer the students tools until they're ready to just support themselves, right? It's just a big, big driver of self-efficacy, and they start to build the world for themselves, and we just are there to support them.
In a lot of our world, young people are never at the table as they try to determine what are the solutions or what ways are we going to try to help people, or even why is violence happening. To having a system that is actually working for young people, that is actually promoting well-being and happiness and growth in young people, that requires us to have young people's input.
With it being student-led, Beyond the Bars made sure that we were learning and that we were heard.
As we continue to expand, continue to make new spaces, to continue to add new teachers, this was like the main undercurrent of what we have tried to build and tried to keep continuing in these spaces, right?
And that is a violence prevention program. Because if young people are in our studios, learning how to play music, learning how to lay down beats, they are not on the streets. And as they develop the skills to articulate their needs and desires and dreams, they're less likely to be involved in conflict because they have higher aspirations. And then you can bring your talents back to your neighborhood and help other young kids in the same way we're doing.
Everything that we are, everything that we've ever built has not been built by us. It's been built by us and our larger community. No one organization is able to combat these larger systems by themselves.
Through working through partnerships with other organizations in our community, we're able to actually create a lot of music spaces that allows us to be connected to young people in their community at places that they're already going to, and it allows us to work with a bunch of young people all around the city in different neighborhoods.
All of these organizations do incredible things, and we want to find a way that we could be building together.
It's been a great partnership. Beyond the Bar has helped with tutoring, has helped with job placement, has helped with schoolwork, all of those things. A lot of our students who have transitioned from here, they stay connected with Beyond the Bars. They have been employed as teachers and actually have come back to the program to teach some of our other students.
Let's go, shit. Cisco, that was great, man. Yo, great job on those scores. How you feeling? All right, man, that was good. That was cool.
Inspirational. Students are amazing. I'm thinking of a few students right now that have changed my life, absolutely.
That was sensational.
To see the outcome of like the work that you put in yourself, it makes you feel good that the person that you're teaching or like giving this knowledge to can like turn it into something of their own.
It's like worth its weight in gold. It's so precious to see because it's one thing to become a musician, but the thing about our students is that they're selfless as well. So yeah, they get all this knowledge and all this skill, and like their first thing to do is look out for one another and like pull their people up with them. And I think beyond the most skilled musicians, being like a person that cares about others, and that's the most important thing. And it's wonderful to see that.
As our programs grew, we saw our young people constantly be leaders in it. They eventually pushed for something called a student-teacher program. And the student-teacher program is where young people from all over the city who express that they want to be mentors or teach or support other young people in learning music, they attend a long, intense, super fun training. And at the end of it, they then get an after-school job where they're a support teacher, a student teacher, and they have done amazing.
As a student teacher, it's fun teaching kids and learning new things and seeing how smart they are.
With students, they're really fun being around. Their energy is amazing.
Meeting with them, playing with them, it's really cool being with them, teaching them and stuff like that.
Many of them have since gone on to become full-fledged adult teachers and leaders within Beyond the Bars.
I used to be a student teacher. I am now a teacher. I am very close to their age. That's something that I feel like is very appreciative towards the students, is that I'm not that far off. A lot of when I'm teaching, I'm like, I can't wait for that clicking moment for the student to be like, this is my instrument, or maybe it's not my instrument, let me try this one, and it clicks there as well. I just love just being there and just being like, okay, are y'all okay? Just to be there and be there supportive.
I tried to make sure that everybody knew that this was a safe space, a non-judgmental space, that everybody could be themselves without feeling judged.
Yo, stay here. Amazing job. That was awesome. That was great.
So we got to really build really lasting relationships with them and watch them grow, not only as musicians, but as people.
With Beyond the Bars, the one thing that I see in our kids is their increased self-esteem.
Kids who are very much introverted have been able to express themselves here.
I usually been really shy showing people my creation of music, but ever since I came across this program, I got more confidence.
Previously, I was really bad at explaining things to people, and now like seeing people like actually understand what I'm trying to teach and they're like wanting to do more with it, it's nice.
It definitely applies outside of music 100%, like soft skills, communication, and just how I feel inside my body is like very important.
It made me feel like more secure and confident in myself.
Found a new light, new spark in my life.
We're really happy and thankful to work with all the students that we have and the teachers that we have worked with, all these community partners and other organizations to do what we're doing. As we grow bigger and time keeps going, it's like, wow, this is a really great community that we have.
8 years ago, we were in a jail, just teaching 1 or 2 days a week. 8 years later, we work with about 1,000 students all over the city.
Oh, it's amazing how big it is now and how it was just us in this little space, and then now it's like us and a whole bunch of other kids around the city of Philadelphia. More kids getting more outlets to express themselves.
We can't wait to see where Beyond the Bars is headed. We could not be more grateful for where we have gotten to, and we could not be more optimistic and excited to be building out healthier systems and more spaces for our young people to grow and thrive as the leaders that they are.